Shall we watch He-Man? Yes, we will watch He-Man. The watching of He-Man is what we will do. Into the castle of Podskull. It's manly and cheesy and rad, maybe a bit homoerotic too. He-Man, it was our favorite show. He-Man, let's watch it now that we're old. He-Man.
Hello and welcome to Castle Podskull, the Masters of the Universe themed podcast where we dive deep into every single episode of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the 1983 original Filmation cartoon. I am Tom, your host, aka Professor Xennial, and with me, as always, is the newly monikered Kevin.
Kevin Fan-at-Arms.
I like it. Fan-at-Arms. And I've
Fan-at-Arms.
decided, Kevin,
Yeah.
I am going to make you a Fan-at-Arms action figure, which
I like that.
Which is going to have the Man-at-Arms outfit. I'm not sure how to do it. Should I do it with your head, or should I make a Batman at Arms? Because that also seems pretty fun too. That would be cool, right?
That might be a great way to bring all of our worlds together.
I would be shocked if someone hasn't done that already, made a Batman at Arms. But if not, I'm going to make it happen. I have a couple Batman heads, so there you go. Very cool. Kevin, how you doing? How you been?
I'm good. Getting ready for spring is finally feeling like it's peeking out here. It's been a long time coming. It's been a
long time.
So
long time coming. We've been in the icy grasp of winter as we record this. It is mid-March, and today was a nice balmy 60-degree day. I had a song in my heart.
Oh my god!
Much like the song of Celice, which is the episode that we're going to talk about today. So let's get right into it, right? Yep. Now, again, on these episodes, what we do is we watch the original Filmation cartoon. This one came out September 14th, 1983. And we talk about how manly they were, because this is He-Man, and how rad it was in the 1980s sense with swords and sorcery and dracodons and lasers and all that stuff. Anything with both dinosaurs and lasers in it right away is awesome. But yeah. And we talk about if it's cheesy, if it's inappropriate, which every once in a while it is, if it's homoerotic, which it seems to pretty consistently be. And we talk about the moral of the story and what toy it makes us want to buy. So there you go. Any thoughts before we get into this one, Kevin?
Getting ready for the loose shime.
There's the old loose Shimer punch. We got Shimered. Actually, wait, hold on. Was that a loose Shimer, or did we see something else there? Oh yeah, sorry, I missed the Shimer. I just saw the Hal Sutherland. Okay, got it.
I haven't noticed Hal Sutherland because I've been Shimered so hard every time we come into this.
Exactly. But here we are. So this was an interesting episode. Very different. And we've seen these writers before. Bryn Stevens and Gwen Wetzler was the director, both women. So there you go. And this is funny.
This I thought was cool. Like we get like a nice sweep over Eternia.
In a different palace, right?
Right. Oh, right. Because we're not. I'm sorry. We're not in Eternia. We're in a different town here.
Yeah, we are in the kingdom of Torion. Which and that brings up an important fact. The planet and the kingdom are named the same thing, right? Because the planet is Eternia. And the kingdom is also Eternia, because there's different kingdoms. I
assumed that this was like one of those weird things where it's one planet and basically like one town.
Right.
Because that's like all we follow.
No.
But now we've kind of broken out into to see some of the other areas and places on terrain, Eternia, the terrain in Eternia, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah. So here we have Adam and Orko and Cringer in a Wind Raider, which, by the way, no seatbelts or anything, but it was the 80s.
Yeah.
He's so happy. The prime minister or whatever.
Really happy.
He's so excited to see
some royal edibles earlier. Pangus.
Yeah. Is that his name? Hankus?
Pangus.
So yeah.
Pangus, Prime Minister of
Torin.
King Randor sends you this token of his esteem.
So
Rabbit thing is like my favorite. I meant to ask. I should have had that, but I'm going to say this. I would
that's the
love
figure you want?
this kind of like
Yeah.
bolted rabbit, just like it just looks like it should be like it's just looking in its eyes. It's like I shouldn't exist. Every moment I live is pain.
That's right. Why
Kill
am I?
it.
Yeah. Yeah, so what's happening here? Well, first of all, if I was King Randor, and look, I'm not saying how to run your kingdom planet or anything, but
Yeah.
I don't think I would send Orko as my envoy.
No. That
You
would
know,
be a bad idea.
yeah, he's famously terrible at everything.
Yeah.
But he also is just like not. I get it if you want to show diversity. He is not representative of the people of your kingdom. You
Yeah.
know,
I don't think he's representative of any. We don't know what the hell he is.
he doesn't even represent himself. Yeah, he's completely messed up
He's some sort of
demographically.
golem, like a hat golem, because he's not even like I don't know if there's anything other than
Yeah,
hat, shirt, and
yeah,
and appendages, like a
that's right.
hand golem.
Yeah, yeah, a bit of the primal ever shard or something like that made its way into a hat, and Orko was born. But so what does Orko do to give him his gift? He this begs so many questions because he conjures this herpy bunny with like extra long arms, and just everything about this. The bunny looks. I mean, obviously Hangus is embarrassed and confused.
Mhm.
By the way, red color combination on like the orange and the blue. That's pretty cool on Hangus.
Mhm.
Um, and again, jacked for an old man,
Yeah, everybody,
but
everybody.
and like little crotch power too going on there. But yeah, but the bunny is not happy to be there, not happy to be alive. It's like if the what was that? Not the Trix rabbit, but the other one, the
Oh, we talk.
Coco
Oh, I forget what the other one, but it's just like this is what happens.
or
Yeah,
the next quick bunny,
yeah,
something like that. Yeah, like, but
yeah.
again, all
Down on his
strung
luck,
out.
like yeah, strung out heroin quick. Like he wasn't able to get his
Oh,
fix. And you know what? It's like they took the Nestle Quick Bunny and they put him into the technology from the 1980s movie, the Fly movie, and it's like moved around in the chamber, and it like he got
yeah,
reassembled, but not quite right. Like
yeah.
something's wrong.
Something's wrong. It's like the
Yeah,
substance or something all over. But
yeah.
anyway,
Stomach is like just not in the
Ah,
body.
that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, nobody wanted that.
turns it into flour. So again, was the bunny sentient? Did it exist
Is
before
it
that?
just screaming? Or just like
Was it conjured from another realm and then sent back there, or
yeah,
did it
or
not
did he just
exist at all?
transport?
And Orko just Thanos snapped it out of
Yeah, he
existence
just killed
again.
it.
Lots of questions. Lots of
Yeah.
questions about Hangus and the Herpy Bunny. But anyway, now he's got flowers, and they wilt right
No, you
away.
can't even get flowers right, Orko. Oh,
Okay, yeah. What is he gonna do? He thinks this is funny. Hangus is funny. What? Okay, so there. Okay, we have to we have to pause here
I think
because,
we found one of those instances of inappropriate.
but inappropriate hand in the blouse. Now, again, last episode we were talking about not understanding Orko's, structure.
Structure, physics,
We do,
biology,
yeah, we
all of the
do
above.
understand that he apparently is a pocket dimension in a hat, and that I guess I assumed that only Orko had access to that
Yeah,
because it's him, and we've seen, but also like he is just like an upside down bag, like with an open bottom, so everyone could reach in there if they wanted. And here Adam wants that. And of course, I did not mean to pause on this exact frame, but it really does look here like Adam is reaching in and producing something, right?
yeah,
Like, yeah, that's I don't know if it's intended to be homoerotic, but this is certainly not appropriate,
yeah.
especially because look at Orko's eyes. he did not consent to this. Like,
Yeah.
this is
Well,
not okay. This
but
is a
also, I'm
bad
just
touch.
laughing because it just feels like,
No, no,
is he
no.
just a puppet? Like, is he just like,
Yeah.
is he putting his hand up there and just like,
Yeah, it implies like this crosses a line of boundaries. Like if I were Orko, like the bad touch element aside, I'm just like, no, not everyone gets to reach up into my pocket dimension.
nobody gets to touch my pocket dimension except me?
And so he pulls out a jewel again. WTF, man? Like, is this what you're looking for? Orko already had it. Looked angry about that. Gives it to Hengis. And then earthquake right away because we need a problem. Gargoyle's gonna fall. Boom, shatters. What the heck is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this earthquake goes on for quite some time, really wrecking Torion or
Yeah, this is
Tyrion
like
or
a
whatever it's called.
9.0 earthquake. I've never seen something cause fissures quite so active
Yep.
all over. Also, I'm just thinking if this is like a routine thing that could happen in your town,
Right.
maybe you have a slightly better thing that you build your buildings out of. They don't.
Right. Yes, we've established that there's some things that don't crack here. So now this is
Yeah.
interesting. This is the first time we see by the power interruptus here as as Adam, which by the way, Teela's around, so he shouldn't be just ripping off into He-Man
Yeah,
right now.
exactly. It's like somebody might, find out about his fabulous secret powers.
Yeah, but like, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna stop the earthquake, He-Man? Like again, like, or sorry, the Eternia quake, I should say.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Um,
Attorney quake. Yeah, how are you gonna punch it? Is that gonna stop an earthquake? That seems like
yeah,
that would probably be you would
yeah,
just add to it.
yeah. It just seems like, I mean, like I'm sure He-Man could protect things from breaking or
Yeah.
hurl things, but let's like, I don't know if you can stop a natural disaster, but regardless, he doesn't have to because something else happens. That terrible
Yeah.
singing.
Terrible, terrible singing. That is the weirdest damn noise.
That's like really weird. Like
It sounds like what was that sci-fi thing? Is it a theremin? That,
it
like
does sound. Yep, you're
right? It's
100%
like
right. It's got like, yeah. Let's listen to that again. It's not good.
also nice suit.
Yeah.
She looks like the if you've seen Conan the Barbarian, she looks like the person that's the sacrificial offering.
Yes, she does. Yeah, she's got that same like. Yeah, that was like a weird. I feel like there's a lot of dresses like that in movies of the era that were just like very very long, but only in the front,
Yeah.
and they left just like a lot of hip room, and you can see she's wearing like 80s, like leotard or something like that underneath
Yeah.
it. This is Celice. Yeah, the singing is so weird because it's like bitonal. It's like you can hear two pitches at once.
Yeah.
That's like Tuvan throat singing or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Does not seem like the most soothing. It's just like very disconcerting noise, but
Not soothing at all. And yeah, it sounds like two people are singing in the studio and going like, this is when they do
yeah.
it, and they're recording it.
Like it almost sounds like that Star Trek the
Yeah, now that is a theremin, I think, or something
Yeah.
like it. What happened, Pangus? Yog almost woke up, and here we have Yog. Now, he lives in the caverns beneath. Now, you're a New England fella, right?
Yeah.
You went to Miskatonic University, as
Yes.
far as I know. It's not Yog, like Yog is like Yog Sothoth, right? That is like one of the big
That sounds
Lovecraftian.
so much
Okay.
like it makes me think of Shub-Niggurath, and I think there was something like I got to go back, but it felt very Cthulhu-esque. Like Yog seems like it's one of the. It just sounds like
Yes, it is. Yog Sothoth is like one of the big ones.
Yeah,
It is a big, like new. It basically looks like the Flying Spaghetti Monster. So there you go. So I doubt that was. I mean, I guess it might be coincidental, but we don't know. But I'm imagining that kind of thing until it shows up and is disappointing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cecilia, we are safe.
So she's got a weird voice too.
Yeah.
Tila doesn't like it.
It's like the weird off-putting, the kind of the snake woman, like weirdly breathly.
Yeah,
but
is
not
Tila jealous here? Is she just not into the voice? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm like,
you mean you're singing?
Down.
I don't know why he's holding her hand there, but he is.
Maybe he's just trying to gently like ask her not to sing.
What a weird moment. Like, you're singing calms a beast down. Cool.
And it also this weird umbrella fruit to bloom. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's just I don't know.
But it looks like it's just like inverted umbrellas.
Yeah. But then it's also like what like a doofus guy move to be like, yeah, and I'll give you the flower. Like she's capable of getting her own umbrella.
She can get her own flowers. I can give myself flowers.
Exactly.
Soothe Yogg back to sleep. Put the elder gods to rest.
Yeah. Yeah, she does. So she's got like some serious powers.
Yeah, so she's like this really cool, like, I don't know if she's like a priestess, but it makes me think of Persephone, like a really cool, like, like her presence causes things to bloom.
Yeah.
She can kind of tame. Oh, I guess it's very, very much like Persephone, like an underworldly, powerful creature.
Yeah. That's
but also
interesting.
that sort of like that she's beautiful. The only thing about everything's great. Then the actual voice itself, totally.
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, might as well be Celice Dion with how annoying the voice is. But anyway, we see that Skeletor's watching her, and this again begs the question of: he's just always somehow has like a drone in the sky or magic that's following He-Man and Adam around, right?
Or he's just bored and he's just like, God, there's got to be something else.
Or he's like has some level of omnipotence, and because that's really interesting. It's either like he's only ever I mean, the guy's only got so much time, right? So he's only ever following Adam and Tila and He-Man, right? Usually, but does that? But maybe we just don't see the adventures that happen when he follows other people. Maybe he's got a bunch of different drones, and there's a whole bunch of different things going on across the planet, and he's just watching all of them. Because that's not Skeletor's story; it's He-Man. But he decides that he can, because he heard the singer say that she can bring stone to life. Well, first of all, there's this weird moment where I guess he has the idea that he's got this massive statue of himself already, just hanging out. Like, I will find a use for this someday. And Evelyn says, I'd like to see the real Skeletor all wrapped up like that.
Perhaps someday you will.
Which I'm taking to mean, again, not in like a a sex play sense, but in just like a she wants his power. But they're gonna
which I like the dynamic that they all kind of work together, but like all villains, they're evil. They're always kind of looking for a way to kind of jockey ahead.
Yeah, and then at this palace, that's right. They all are like some of them don't try that as much, but like they just like squabble between each other. But like,
but you can kind of see like Evelyn
definitely
wants to pull himself out.
Where's Lizard Man? During the rock garden, he probably fell asleep in the sun.
So okay,
he's just like he's in the rock garden, and he like he just likes to. He's just having a nap in the sun.
Yeah. So here we see Lizard Man.
He's a lizard man.
Yeah. So anyway, what's weird about that is that who's Lizard? Like, where's Lizard Man? Great freaking question, because we have not met Lizard Man yet. We don't know who Lizard Man is. Yeah,
and especially with that name, with the way everything has gone, Lizard Man, I would assume, is a Skeletor.
Yes.
Guy that controls. He's like an evil lizard controller, but he's apparently a good guy, because it's like everybody that's been such and such man has been a foe.
That's true. Merman, Beastman.
I guess that's That's it.
That's who we have. But I mean, Man at Arms is it? Yeah, but Ram
Yeah,
Man. No, Ram Man is
unless
good.
it's at the
Ram
front.
Man is good.
If it's at the front, they're a good guy. If it's at the end, they're straight up evil.
Ram Man's good.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, it does describe very much what he is, and again, questions because so Lizard Man is a good guy. Maybe Lizard Man is like from Tyrion or Toron or wherever we are, right? Maybe, but it's also like, again, like he is a lizard man and we're calling him Lizard Man. Like, what are the politics of this, right? Like, I mean, I feel the same way about Merman, right? What are the politics of that? You know, I don't know. But he's definitely, and he's not the most inspiring of heroes if he's just falling asleep. I can tell you what Lizard Man wasn't, and that was a toy from the original series. Like he wasn't part of the original series. Yeah. Like the original action figures. There is no Lizard Man toy. There's like bad guy snakes and things. Whiplash is like a bad guy with a tail.
I remember Whiplash.
Like a lizard guy, but like there's no good lizard man, which is interesting. But he springs right to attention. I think his voice is a little strange too. Let's see what his voice sounds like.
Who's there?
Yeah, it's like a drunk snake. Who's there?
Who
wants to fight?
Who's got some money? I bet this story would be a lot more interesting if we had some beers.
And who's there is Trapjaw peering through the weird rock garden. Also, isn't all of the planet a rock garden? Why do they need to have some? Yeah. Anyway. So they kidnap Lizard Man. He just takes that off and jumps. So that's his power. He can jump. And, see if you can. He also, Lizard Man's strange. Because he jumps away.
Nice try. Now see if you can get me down.
And he does like a little wiggle. He's like a little sassy little fella, And then that's pretty cool. Trapjaw's got like a jackhammer arm. That's cool. Not this time, lady. So he's really fast. He can run like a lizard. So anyway, we're back in the palace. Adam is just looking out over nothing. And we hear Celice tell her story for generations. My family has kept yoga sleep, says the thing.
I was like
yoga sleep.
It kept coming up yoga.
And evil Lynn are taking the singer.
Oh, Cleveland.
That's what it is. And they burst in and they take Celice. And again, very close to the PM into Tila, if we're being honest. Prince Adam turns into He-Man, but I guess he feels like he's got, nowhere to turn. I mean, Lizard Man is all tied up and, Orko's useless. And so there you go. He's going to turn Cringer into Battle Cat once again. He always does. And he's going to try to stop them. This is taking a minute. Okay, here we are. You can always count on that whole thing to eat up a solid minute of time.
That was easy.
So far, let's hope we don't run into.
He-Man. Oh no.
What?
And so he's got that's a weird. There's some weird foreshortening shot.
Picture of him.
Yeah, that's a weird little. Again, we have like Trapjaw's tiny little laser hand.
Oh no.
Let the singer go.
I noticed also for the first time that Trapjaw closes one eye to aim. Okay, it's kind of a nice little detail. And then that shot. It's
that is the weirdest. Just like this face, just everything just looks.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Yeah, like Rob Liefeld drew this one frame.
Exactly.
I'm no good at faces.
Now we have the classic thing of like, I'm going to shoot something above you so that it breaks off. And then they escape. So there you go. And they take off in a new ship that we haven't seen yet. And He-Man probably could have stopped that, but no. When with the singer gone,
And stop the orc. Should he awaken?
nothing's going to stop him. And then, is that him awakening? Sounds like it. Yep. And then He-Man's going to fix this broken tower here that fell over. He's pretty happy with himself about that.
Yeah,
It
he's
looks
pretty
like.
good, but it's still like completely shot at the bottom. It's not like he's not going to smash it in or I don't know, solder it with his magic sword. Yeah.
No one's safe. Orko thinks he's safe because he can float, but water gets him. Prime Minister is almost, falls down into a thing. I don't know.
Again, this town, this is like a routine thing. You have a giant creature that causes earthquakes that you've lived with since the dawn of your civilization. You don't have better structures or maybe things that are kind of like San Francisco is built on a giant fault line. The buildings kind of sway with that, but it's like.
Yeah. Okay, wait. There's a bigger problem here. Like, don't build your city there. Like, if you know that that there's a great old one who must be lulled to sleep so that he doesn't destroy you. Okay, great. Well, you know what? That means he's sleeping. So he's not moving.
Yeah.
So, this seems like there's other solutions to this problem than. Yeah. I mean, I guess the singer is the least expensive solution, honestly, because what else are you going to do? You're going to move the town?
They got to give him a job. They're trying to solve unemployment there. And you heard her sing.
Yeah.
Those notes, terrible. They're like, it made me think of, every time she sang, it made me think of the music from Mars Attacks, whenever the Mars
where it blows up their heads.
Like, weird.
Yeah.
Just like, off-putting music. It's just like, you can't really be a singer, can't really teach me. How about you put this ancient Leviathan creature that will destroy the world, you just put it to sleep. Just periodically do that weird noise, and we'll give you lifetime employment.
Yeah. So He-Man's basically like, we got to go down and stop Yogg ourselves, which again seems like another solution. Yes, you could just kill the giant monster that lives underground. I guess, if that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the caverns that they're going to now.
Which also looks like it's some sort of hollow earth. Like you're under.
No, we're not in the caverns. This is them going to Snake Mountain.
Okay.
That was confusing. Okay, yeah, they're going to Snake Mountain to cut Skeletor off at the pass. Fools are way ahead of them. Delay them, Beastman. Use your telepathy to call one of the creatures. And again, here we see him calling.
This should bug them a little.
Yes, he's gotten into the sauce this episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Great googly eyes, but summoning insects. You're Beastman. So
you're Beastman, not Bugman.
Bugman. But this was a cool.
It is cool
monster. It's like a weird, like
it is cool. I like this one.
Centipede with like mandibles that are also arms.
I could see this one. I could see them having made this one as like a puppet or something.
Yeah,
could. But again, it looks like an Umber Hulk and a Purple Worm like mixed together or something like that. But to the point, like if you're Beastman, like pick the whole thing about you is take him to Ice Island in the middle of the Lake of Fire. That seems like an unlikely place.
Yes, this is like this. Nothing about this works. Ice Island in the middle of the Lake of Fire. I was like, how? No, that
doesn't work as a destination. Yeah. But also like, they're flying. They're flying high in the sky. Send the centipede. It's like, no, idiot. Send something that flies to stop them. Like send the pterodactyls that or whatever. Or maybe these. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the shriekers. You demonstrated how badass those are.
I guess those have been sent back into the past. Yeah. Yes. It seems bizarre. Yeah, Beastman definitely high as a kite right now or something. Yeah. So this is the cavern. They're going to go to find Yogg, and I guess they say, how can we find Yogg in this maze? The caverns.
They might even go as far as Grayskull.
Idiot voice. They give some of these heroes like really dumb voices, and and I guess we have to remember that we're not that far out from like Hanna-Barbera. Like cartoons are only like goofy and silly and stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And it's just like we got to have more of appeal for kids. That it's like here's this thing that doesn't look human, but we want to make sure the kids aren't afraid of it. So we'll give it a stupid voice, stupid voice.
And I guess this solves my my question about why they can't just like move their city, because we learn that the cave goes, is basically the Underdark. Like it basically goes throughout half the planet, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So theoretically, Yogg can move around.
Mm-hmm.
And he just hates that one spot. He's hot on the trail, he says. Weird. Oh, what the heck? What are these?
Orks.
Orks, yeah.
Orcs.
They're literally orcs.
Literally orcs. Which I was like, is that a thing they can get away with? Is that
I actually thought
Tolkien thing?
Yeah, I thought, orcs. I mean, I could be wrong. Orcs also weirdly have a little bit more detail on the face than most things do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. But there you go.
And that got me thinking, like, is Ork-O like somehow connected? Like, I was wondering, but no.
No, it could just, might be.
Yeah.
And Skeletor has welcomed Celice to his chamber. You will sing for me, etc., etc. Hypnotize the sorceress, open Castle Grayskull, the usual nonsense. Never. I think you will. You can be persuaded.
Persuade her.
With pleasure, Skeletor.
A little bit of we don't see the woman on woman fighting too much, but there we go. We have a little bit of torture scene or something like that. Could go either way. There's that classic butt shot of Tila.
Yep.
We've got all kinds of
like the superhero landing type of thing.
Yeah.
That, like pose and flex. Yeah. Also, this was gonna say that I loved was weird with the orcs. They have guns, like right. Like I'd expect them to be like more primitive, but they've got like laser rifles or something. It seemed kind of a interesting feature.
Yeah, that is cool. And this is an interesting moment. Watch when Orko says right.
This calls for some teamwork.
Lizard Man opened his mouth too. Like, someone in the animation studio didn't understand that was supposed to be just Orko saying it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This should brighten things up.
Orcs just thrown vaguely down the hall. Lizard does the lame, like, come get me, jump away thing.
Yeah.
I also like this. He lands with his little butt fully up in the air. I mean, I guess they got to make room for his table, but he's just a sassy little thing. And then He-Man throws a boulder blocking them, which I guess would kill them.
Literally every episode, He-Man throws a boulder. Doesn't kill the creature. It either creates a way to choke a monster or leads to another. Every episode.
Yeah.
He lifts a mountain.
Oh, that's pretty manly. He's lifting a whole boulder.
That is pretty damn manly.
He's blocking the orcs in, so that's gonna. I mean, maybe they don't need air. I don't know how orcs work, but that would kill them.
He's just murdered 20 some odd orcs.
They were the last survivors of a glorious civilization.
He's extinct. They've become extinct.
Yeah. So now we're back at we're seeing the hypnotic powers of Evil Lyn.
You will do as he bids.
No, I will not use my songs for evil.
Did I hear that right? Did she have like a little accent where like a little German kind of accent or something?
It felt like it. That was like
Did
some
she say, I will not.
Yeah.
Singer, you will do as he bids.
No, I will not use my
She
songs
did,
for
right?
evil.
I do. She did. Yeah. It's like she's got a weird affectation. Like the whole episode, I was like, she's had like a weird accent.
I mean, she is a singer, so she's, she's building her brand. She's trying to do it. I will not sing this without my tour. Have you signed my tour rider? Did you get the brown M&Ms? So she sings to open up Skeletor's toy Castle Grayskull, which reminds all the kids that they should buy their own.
They should buy them. Yeah.
His is pretty cool.
But I like that it's like clearly your magic spell, if it works on my model,
clearly it's going to work on the
model
real
has the same mechanics.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's how we prove that this will work? Okay, fine.
So for some reason, the centipede... meanwhile in hell, this is fine.
Yeah.
Tila has followed the centipede tracks to a fiery hellscape. Yeah. Because she thinks that she's going to pole vault across the lake of fire, which is easily the bravest thing she's done ever.
Yeah.
But she leaves her pole behind, which is the stupidest thing.
Which I was like,
that's crazy. And then I find this impossible to believe. I mean, I know that it's a kid's cartoon, but the fact, I mean, when has a bug ever like taken its prey somewhere else, like very far away to eat it? Wouldn't it like immediately eat Man-at-Arms? And he's still somehow fending this thing off. But Tila throws a giant snowball? Where's she?
yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. It just exploded and popped. But there's like it doesn't seem like ice. It's just like stone. So where the hell did she?
Well, I guess this is the ice lake and lake of fire or something like that. She's got her beads, which creates
like beads of force or something, some sort of
which
explosives.
Oh, okay, and that explosive force, and that creates like a giant boulder that makes a giant snowball.
So there was,
and again that hits the bug, but somehow doesn't get anywhere near Man-at-Arms, so it's just right behind the bug. So I don't know how this all works, but yeah. But anyway, Man-at-Arms is happy that his adopted daughter has rescued him from the giant centipede, as he would be. Back at Castle Grayskull, and then in that little diamond car.
You will use your siren song to hypnotize her and then sing.
Did he say hypnotize with an M? I am convinced.
It sounded like it. Hypnotize.
Well, Celice, you will use your siren song to hypnotize her.
He definitely says hypnotize her.
That's so stupid. I didn't notice that until just now.
That is like I think as a child, something like you would say hypnotize.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, does he also, where's my paschetti?
It's like, how did that make it to post?
Exactly. Are we, or maybe that's just how Skeletor, I mean, like Beastman's like, are we going to tell him that that's not how it's, you know?
I can't wait to unleash my nuclear device. I will hypnotize the world leaders and get their nuclear launch codes.
Yeah. So here she says a classic line.
Evil, but I cannot resist you.
Such a weird delivery.
Channeling Helen Keller, like learning to talk.
Such a weird delivery, and like Beastman just grin after she walks away. Look at that. He likes that.
Yeah.
He's like, I got to get me some of that.
Teeth.
And then so she knows what she's doing is wrong, but she has to. So here we have bad singing again. The thing is, it's not part of the problem is they didn't use a human voice to indicate that she's singing. They used some weird like synth.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. But anyway, why are the women's voices so very stupid? But anyway, this messes up Zor, and and it sounds like even though Celice hates all the singing stuff, like she's really like she doesn't want to do this, right? She said, "Oh, I don't make me perform. I can't do it, you know."
Yeah.
I can't do it, Skeletor. Like this is so evil, and how dare you make me do this and all this stuff. And yet she's really like leaning into the performance here.
Oh yeah.
She's
like, I hate doing this, but I must because I am a performer.
I won't perform tonight, but okay.
Okay. Tits to the wind. And it's just very like the show must go on. It's like I can't, but I'm a slave to my art.
Yeah, exactly. The people want what they want, and I give it to them. Yeah.
I must perform. Lady Gaga.
So now, where's He-Man? Is he back in the cavern? Is this where he is? Oh yeah, he's at Yogg's lair. This has to be Yogg's lair. Yeah. Okay. And that means he's awake.
And we're finally gonna get to see.
You're right, Dorko. He's awake. And he's followed her song. Let's go.
He-Man.
Psychic email.
Come to great.
Okay. Well, all right. I guess instead of following the monster that's killing everyone, we've
You got to
suddenly got
come
to go to
back.
Grayskull. Thanks, sorceress. The song has lulled the sorceress to sleep. Now, great. Now open the drawbridge. And for some reason, she's able to break out.
She's broken my hypnotic spell.
No one defies me and gets
I'm not really sure why, but that happened. He tries to blast her, but misses. Oh, Tila's right there. That's cool. That was very quick. How do they get there that quick?
Yeah.
Well, I guess they left a little while. Like I'm very confused as to where everything is on this planet, but maybe there's a map. He gets a battering ram with a
I love
sheep's head.
whenever there's a battering ram and it literally has a ram head on it. Just
Yeah,
perfect.
exactly. Oh, that's pretty cool.
I was going to say, one of my favorite moments. He jumps into the air and stops a vehicle that is flying.
Yes.
How strong is he that
Stops.
he like what is he stepping on? He's breaking physics. Like,
What's
he
his
is so
fulcrum?
powerful.
It does not exist. Yeah,
Physics does not. Yeah, he can bend the laws of physics. Like,
Yeah.
as he gets in there, freeze frame, and is like herking that plane back,
Exactly.
standing in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and he calls him apparently Ruck Face, but it's not. It's Rug Face. But there you go. Beastman leaps to his safety, of course, before he throws it, which is helpful. And then we have this moment where He-Man throws Lizard Man up into the thing, which reminded me of like the old Colossus and Wolverine move.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember. Do you remember what that was called?
Fastball Special.
It's Fastball Special. That's what it was.
Wake up, sorceress! Wake up!
Yeah, that stupid little voice. Skeletor just jumps off the ledge to get away from Battle Cat, which, sure. But then is caught off screen by He-Man, given the old... And then, uh-oh, guess who's coming? Yogg. Now, how does Yogg look? We don't know.
Yeah,
Just
when
a tentacle.
He ups through, he just felt very Cthulhu-esque. Like,
yeah.
He's got the Lovecraftian name, and it's just a single tentacle. I guess I was expecting, some sort of like creepy, I don't know, like the Morlocks maybe from
something.
The Time Machine. That's what I was kind of envisioning.
Yeah.
But feels very apropos, kind of this kind of elder god Cthulhu style. Oh, yeah, and this is where we get the sneak preview of how He-Man gets his strength.
I think dope. So. He's got like Skeletor isn't fighting fair, first of all, which is
so of course
that's not new. So this should even things up. Yeah, so that definitely
He-Man's on the juice.
Yes, he's taking out of his crotch band, and he's a little steroid. Oh, and it's not. It's a bubble. It's a bubble pipe.
It's his vape pen.
It's his vape pen, and he blows a bubble that traps him. What?
I always said you were a lightweight skeleton.
He calls it a 0G bubble. Again, why not always do that?
Yeah, that was just a thing. Like,
he just had that this one time, and she's gonna lure. She's saying y'all back to sleep. She's saying Yogg back to sleep, but not for long. Okay, we're gonna blast Yogg awake. He's gonna come destroy Castle Grayskull. Jogg's out of control. Again, I love these captions are so gloriously wrong on YouTube.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like Lizard Man just like up in the sorceress's tower.
Yeah.
This whole time, like kind of like copping a feel.
Yeah, maybe? It looks like we've interrupted something. Kind of. Whoa! Wait, what is happening here?
Yeah, a lizard and a bird together, a little Quetzalcoatl situation. But anyway, he's gonna fight Yogg. The old squeeze play. Yep, we know that doesn't work. That scares Yogg away, I guess. But then he's gonna jump in the hole after. That's pretty cool. And then Yogg looks weird.
Cool. Yeah. So we get the final, like, it looks like some sort of like, I don't know, like a combination between like Cthulhu and some sort of like a bullet, or like some sort of like creepy, like, is it a beetle?
Again, it's got like a stag beetle sort of like vibe, right? Where it's got like a rhino horn and a carapace, and then like, maybe
a bunch of tentacles.
Yeah, 7 or 8 tentacles.
Yeah.
It looks like it has 4 arms, but just like no legs, and the xenomorph mouth.
Yeah, totally.
Right. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
This definitely is giving like Great Old Ones vibes. Like there's no way that's not, you know.
Yeah.
So He-Man does this. He just bangs the earth. And
did we not establish earlier in the episode the problem of earthquakes in this area? So let me cause another earthquake.
He's just going to open up a bottomless pit in.
Yeah.
Or I guess it had a bottom because there was dust. But yeah. Are you all right, Celice?
The sorceress is under a sleep spell. I can't wake her up.
Stupid voice.
And I've tried everything.
Yeah. I gave her one too many.
Yeah.
She's still asleep. Oh my God, I can't go to prison.
What's your sorcerer? What is that awful noise?
Oh my God, shut up, Celice. Shut up, Celice, yeah.
Oh, things are all right now, sorceress. Thanks to the singer of Tarin.
Luke. So he's able to blow his way out of the zero-G bubble. Yeah. Well, looks like things are back to normal. Okay, cool.
For what purpose? You have hurled Yogg into a bottomless pit. I am no longer needed. Courage and strength like yours are always needed, Celice.
But she's dropped her German accent.
Yeah. She's like, I don't perform anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I can't maintain this charade any longer. But this was interesting. I thought they were setting up like now she's going to be joining. She's an Avenger, right?
That was 100% the setup because she has
totally
like really cool skills. It's like that's
she has some
perfect.
really cool skills. We've defeated Yogg, so we can't really. I'm not needed.
I don't have a job.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm out of a job, and it's like, well, we could clearly use you. It's like we've just totally paved the way.
Totally,
for Celice to be.
Because she also wasn't a toy, and it's like again, like around this time they were debating like, okay, He-Man is really well, maybe not around this time, but soon after this they were debating He-Man is really popular. Like, should we come up with something for the girls? You know, and it's like that would have made sense.
In today's
Here's the
story,
moral.
the beautiful voice of Celice kept the evil Yogg from making all sorts of bad things happen. Now, I can't promise that a song will make any magic for you, but I can promise that when you're feeling lonely or sad, and we all do sometimes, if you try singing a song or maybe whistling or maybe just smiling, you'll feel a lot better. Honest. Try it and see. And I'll be seeing you very soon. Bye now.
Okay.
Oh, so Yogg is just a metaphor for depression.
Metaphor for what? For depression?
Depression.
Yeah, what a strange. I mean, okay, I guess it's related, but it's just
like, hey, if you're feeling down, just whistle or force yourself to be happy, and fake it till you make it.
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah. So you had some thoughts on how these morals played out and so forth, right? Is that something? Yeah.
Like I was curious. Like was the point to be like, are they making these things to kind of shape us into like a functional
yeah, a functional human.
Is that the idea? Like we're reaching out to kids and we're giving them like little building blocks, which I think is a good idea of like having these kind of moral connections. But I wanted I wrote it down, and this is something I think we could like look into for the like later episodes. But in the credits under one of these episodes, I saw Donald F. Roberts, PhD, educational and psychological consultant. And that made me think like, is there something more with the morals with these shows? Like, was this sort of like a case study? Can this be like almost like Sesame Street was doing, except let's take it a step further. We're not doing specifically an educational show, but if we can put these little kind of breadcrumbs in cartoons, was this sort of a goal? Like, is that, why they're funding these things? Is this a way that we can like give like a little positive, teachable moments to kids to kind of, but what is the ultimate purpose? Is this making people like a better society, or is people like a more functional
right
worker? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah. Just like what is your role? Like yeah, I don't know. Like to me, like some of these have like looking through the morals of these things, like some of them are it's like such a mix, right? Because some of them are
Yeah,
like
yeah. Some of them are just like can't buy me love. Like,
right.
hey,
Like that's such a good like some of them are like
don't
safety related, right?
yeah.
Don't do pranks that kill other kids. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might
100%.
lose your eye or your finger.
Like
But then there's ones that are like I come back to Tila's episode, which
right.
got me right in the feels. And I
Yeah.
was like, maybe it's because they had some that were so good they were like, God, I can't think of a better like we're out of them. Like, but that one where it's like no matter like you could be adopted and it's like the people that love you and are around you, that's your family. I was like, man, that's such a great
Yeah.
message. And there's a number of these that have like some morals that I think are really profound. But then it's sort of like, hey, if you're feeling down, whistle away your blues.
What it is I think what's funny about these is that some of them are so specific, like, and some of them are so general. Some of them are like, oh, you can't go back in the past and fix mistakes. Today counts or whatever, like treat people with respect. And some of them are like, maybe try whistling every once in a while.
Yeah,
It's like, okay,
yeah,
sure. Um, cool,
it
cool,
could work.
cool. Yeah.
You might feel better.
Yeah. Not the, not my
Have
favorite
six
moral, but
glasses of water. Just do it. See what
yeah.
happens. Always bring a towel with you. You never know.
Metamucil. Try it. I mean, it's not
Try
just
it.
for old people. Okay, so what do we think about this episode? So, other than the moral, there was some rad stuff in this episode, like the
Oh
spaceship
yeah.
moment, right? That was pretty
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, I had a couple things that I put down. I kept coming back to like the weird Stevie Nicks thing, uh, just like the singing that just does not sound like singing. Oh, the weird ankeg like crab
Yeah,
monster
that's cool.
that was awesome. I thought that was like a really cool thing, but again, it's also just like the randomness. It's like it's in the Lake of Fire and it lives on the island of ice. Like everything is just so like weirdly convoluted.
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
I did like that there was a lot of more playful moments in this. Like there's some dissent within the villains, like when Evelyn is like plotting to be like, "Oh, I can't wait to have my upstage Skeletor." I thought that was a really fun moment.
I think that was cool. A lot of manly stuff. Again, we called out like the sort of inappropriate nature of like invading Orko's body space, but
Yeah,
again, who cares? Who cares about Orko? But yeah, I like a lot of stuff about this. I like that we're seeing so many different like kinds of weird creatures and magic, like the orcs,
yeah. And
Yogg, Lake of Fire, the
Nog, Lake
centipede.
of Fire. Also, just like that, there might be more kind of minion creatures, like orcs exist in this world. I thought that
Yeah.
was cool. Like, is this like sort of a D&D crossover, or are there potential other races that they encounter that are like foes that people will be fighting with?
Yeah.
So just love that the orcs are strapped, like they're carrying like
Oh yeah.
they're
They're also yeah. But that's also because they're
NRA.
also like if we look at them, they're also like the one kind of thing on Eternia that's not like I guess they're kind of muscular, but they're also like fat.
Yeah,
They're not like shredded like everybody else.
yeah,
Even Lizard Man, he's got like that lithe body energy.
yeah.
Like
These guys are just like
they're fat. Like they're chunky. I mean for Eternian standards, right? They
for
don't
Eternia standards. Yes, exactly.
for
Everybody,
Eternian
even
standards.
Angus is carved out of wood.
Exactly. I mean, they're still muscular, but they're kind of like got like a little muffin top thing going on
Yeah, exactly.
over their loincloths,
Over their little loincloths.
which is like they're trying to keep up with Eternian fashions. I do respect that. They're
Yeah.
wearing the furkinis, they're wearing the weird helmets and like the halter top armor,
It's
but
like yeah, they're like dwarven Devo. They've got
yeah,
sort of the little
we are
helmets.
dwarvo, are we not men? We are
Are we?
orcs. Yeah.
We are horse. Are we not men?
DWARVO. Yeah. 100%.
Oh my god.
I like the whole singer vibe. Like I like the
Yeah,
Celice of
I
it
thought
all. I
that
think
was a
she's
cool,
cool. She should have
cool.
100%. And I'll talk about like if I was going to have a figure for this. Well, first of all, I do have a lizard man figure, so I can sell my lizard man figure.
Nice.
Yeah, because Lizard Man, they did not make him for the original toy line, but they made him for like the Masters Classics, which came out, I don't know, like 10, 15 years ago, something like that. So he was one of like the and he's a really cool figure. He's got like cool webbing between his hands. So, but
That's cool.
Yeah, so I do have a Lizard Man.
I totally love Lizard Man as like that would have been a fun action figure, but
so,
Celice is like really cool.
It's funny
idea
because
of the character, and
she is a cool idea of the character, but it's also like I have to remind myself, like, okay, all right, when He-Man first came out, there was no all of the figures in He-Man were designed to have some sort of like battle action type thing, like we talked about, and like the original He-Man, like they just do that, which is cool. But like all the characters, like Skeletor, Man at Arms, they all did that, right? That was just what a He-Man figure did. And like for me, I was like, cool, that's enough. But then in the second wave, when they started coming out with people like Trapjaw and like, you know, Manny Faces and Ram Man, they all had something extra they did. So like Ram Man would, you know, pop up and things. So it became more about like, what kind of cool action features could you fit into these characters? So by the time that like this series was coming out, they were already in that world. So what I'm saying is like a jumping character feels like an obvious toy, right? Like, you know, they did have a character who could also called Leech, who could also like stick to things. So maybe
I had him, and he had the little push on his back, and he would like, you put like water in it and it would like stuck like
he didn't stick very well, but he did stick. But like you would think that like some sort of like springy character that could jump quite a ways, but otherwise like Lizard Man is just like, we already have Stratos. I mean, he's useless, but he can fly. So it's like, what good does Lizard Man do? I don't know, but they never had him. And then Celice, it's like, I guess they never made her because at the time they weren't making like too many female characters. Like the only ones they ever made for the toy line were Teela originally, Evelyn, and then the Sorceress, but much later.
Much later. Yeah.
But but like I was like thinking I might try my hand at making a Celice, and I was like, I went to the store today because I'm like, maybe I can find some weird like kazoo or noisemaker and turn it into her, like make a figure out of some awful sounding kazoo, and that would probably approximate the sound that she had. So I'm gonna give that a whirl if I can figure it out. And and she's not gonna be you know, maybe the most glamorous figure in the world, but if she has a working working action feature,
might work for her. Because if you could find it, but I felt like the timing of her in this cartoon is around or maybe a little bit before Gem. But like,
did Gem make noise?
I don't know. But I'm just thinking like that's what this was making me think of is like the character in pop culture. Gem, maybe Gem was later. I thought, I don't know.
I feel like Gem was maybe like a year or two later, but yeah, like was Gem a figure or was she just a TV show? Actually, I don't even know.
I think there was a whole line of like toys, like action.
There probably was
action figure, but like
yeah. But I never had Gem, so I don't know.
I just know that Gem was amazing.
Yeah, Gem, truly amazing.
One other thing I thought was like fun little like gadgets galore in this episode. Teela, very much her father's daughter, has her exploding beads, like the beads of force. I thought that was really cool.
We've seen the beads before, but like that's kind of cool. That's something that they all carry with them.
In this episode, it felt like there was a lot of cool like one use. It's like this is the party. They're like, oh, we've got this one use item. Finally pulling it out to use it, like the exploding beads. He-Man with his vape pen in his furkini that can summon a indestructible bubble. That was pretty fun. What else?
Cool. And then of course the other figure would be Hangus and his Herpy Bunny. So I don't know about that. So we'll see if I can find it is Easter, so maybe I can find like a
combo. Yeah, because remember, like that was often a thing. Like they would have the action figure, and they're familiar, or like some sort, like there might be like the sorceress, and there would be like a hawk or bird.
Exactly. There'd be some a familiar
like
or Angus, a mount
it is
or
like
something.
malformed like every moment I exist is Agony Bunny. And like Bunny, Agony Bunny should be the name of that.
Agony Buddy. Yeah, Agony Bunny.
It's in agony, and everybody's uncomfortable by its presence. It looks sort of like a gremlin bunny.
Yeah. Yeah, and maybe the play feature is like you can like pull a string on his back and he says, "Why am I?" You know. The agony of existence. Blah. Let's find that here, everybody. Well, yeah, okay, great. So that's about it. I think that sums it up for Song of Celice. A lot of good stuff in this episode. And yeah, there he is. There's our
Agony Bunny.
There goes our hero. He's not Ness quick, he's Ness slow, if I had to guess. But
exactly.
There you go.
He just looks like the Nesquik bunny. Like they've been working on like some new product and just like the animal testing like behind the curtain. It's just like, oh, we gotta pull the quick from the shelves. We found out long-term exposure does cause gigantism in rabbits.
Yeah, we've been testing pharmaceuticals and cosmetics over in Eternia. Here, have one of these. No thanks, Orko. But no thanks. Trade relations between Tyrion and Eternia are defunct for generations.
Two civil war erupts across Eternia. It's like, you gave me this malformed, disease-ridden herpy bunny.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's about it. I think anything else we have to say? I think we're good.
I want more Pangus because I love his look. His outfit is really dope.
Is it Pangus or Hangus or Angus?
Pangus.
Pangus with a P. Okay. Got it. Hard to understand some of these people.
Yeah, and that's why I was like looking for the closed captions, but then
but they're not.
They
correct.
tell you like, oh, yoga is destroying the city, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can't rely on the closed captions.
Exactly, you certainly cannot. Half the time it calls He-Man Amen, like we're in church. And speaking about the church, yes, this has been fun. Like always, like, follow, subscribe, and good journey. And may the power be with you,
and also with you.